If we truly want to aid our nation's development, we must invest in the most valuable resource any country possesses, its youth. Young youth are the true treasure of any civilization, and we must invest in them in order to reap the benefits of our investments. This is what Heritage International School is all about, creating self-aware, independent generations who can positively impact the nation's future through teaching the Canadian curriculum across all grade levels.
As you know, Heritage is located in 6th of October city, a relatively new satellite city outside Greater Cairo. When the capital became more overpopulated and congested, the government decided to develop new satellite cities with the help and collaboration of the private sector. Our corporation was one of the leading developers in 6th of October.
There are many advantages of the Canadian and Manitoba School in general. From my own experience, I feel the most important advantages for our students is that in the first year of university, they have already been taught several concepts in their grade 12 courses, so everything is not a new concept to them. Here in Egypt, they also do not have to take the SATs or the ACT test when they apply to private universities.
Today I'm here to share some information about some of the advantages of Canadian curriculum. One of the major advantages of the curriculum is that Canadian education, we allow and we embrace diversity. And embracing diversity, it allows our teachers to expose the students to a variety of different cultures and a variety of different subject matter, and learning in a very comfortable way in that we allow our students to also grow and develop as lifelong learners and lifelong achievers.
Learning for understanding is a priority for me when teaching. I achieve this by always stating the goals of the lessons to the students so that they know exactly what we're working towards. We scaffold the lessons to make sure that the goals are achievable. There are ongoing, frequent, and relevant assessments that both the students and I make sure that there's a clear understanding of the content. Finally, I work closely with the students towards the learning targets and make sure that the connections are made and the learning is retained.
The Canadian curriculum prepares students for the 21st century through several different ways. One of the ways they prepare students is through critical thinking. In my classroom, students get opportunities to think about their ideas, inquire about a topic, and to solve their own problems.
We show up at school at around 8 a.m. where we meet up with the rest of our classmates. Then we enter our first class, which is history. Currently, we're studying about the world wars and the huge impact it had on our world. Afterwards, we head on to our 10-minute break where we hang out at various locations. Some hang out at picnic tables while others hang out to play activities like football. Then we head on to our second class, which is biology. Typically, after completing different classes, we head on to the lab where we try multiple experiments, such as examining our blood type. After that, we have English. English, we're expected to have a book to read, or we do other tasks, such as group discussions or brainstorming our ideas.
Our school day is structured in a very simple way. Every class is with a different teacher and different classmates. My third period is usually PE, where we get to take part in competitive sports like basketball, volleyball, or floor hockey, which is always very fun.
between grades, we have tournaments. Then we head to Arabic, where we learn Arabic literacy.
It could be said that the school day is rather productive and busy. Every day spent at school feels totally distinguishable from the other. I go through numerous educational and social experiences on a daily basis.
We realized that a quality education is an essential requirement for any new development. Hence, we established Heritage to offer students in the area one of the best available education systems in the world. We chose to establish a reputable Canadian international school that offers a high-quality child-centered education and a variety of extracurricular activities, while maintaining our Egyptian culture, in order to build a well-rounded and independent characters that will positively influence their societies.
Growing up, I've always felt accepted and loved by everyone around me at school. I didn't feel the need to please anyone or be something that I'm not. So it was very easy to say what I'm interested in. It was very easy to create opportunities here in the school just by speaking my truth and being myself. So after I graduated, I actually really enjoyed just taking a leap of faith and doing something that I genuinely love instead of going directly and taking that corporate job.
Heritage impacted me greatly, I think mainly in two big terms. Firstly, I didn't just tell you take this and memorize it and just come back and let's quiz you on it. And it took it 2 steps further. It didn't also tell you just let's discuss this and go understand it. It actually made us go and search for it and know how to search for it and go get the information and go and understand it ourselves and then come back and discuss it and all that under supervision, and then we get quizzed on it. This little thing helped me greatly and impacted me greatly, because in a world of people who were waiting to be spoon-fed the information and waiting to other people to tell them what to do, we were on fire.
During our education at Heritage, we learned how to approach academic topics in different ways. The Learning for Understanding approach assists us in realizing what we want to become in the future. We tried everything. We had debates that stayed for hours and realized that there is no limit for education. Heritage Teacher focuses on each single student, and that allowed each one of us to dream big and realize how to achieve their goals.
Heritage International School is the perfect place for your children to be independent thinkers. Invest now in your children's future.